What is up, everybody? I close. Just making sure titles are updated appropriately everywhere. And I think we're good. So I hit the record button instead of the stream button. But yeah, if you're hanging out in the stream, welcome. Created a new account specifically for this bronze to mythic run. Actually should probably get some gems here to be able to do this. Ooh, there's a deal for some packs. I don't need some packs. I need gems featured. There's some good value for your money here. There's like the starter pack, 2,500 gems for $5. Maybe I should do a quick YouTube video and go over what is worth buying in the thing. Let's go ahead and do that, because I'm going to buy these and might as well while they're up and running. So let's go ahead and do that. Need to move. Why is my stream deck always so far away? Get over here. Okay. What's up, everybody, and welcome to my new account guide for Magic the Gathering Arena. I had to make a new account for my bronze to mythic run, and in that process I get to see all the new fun stuff that is in the store for new players. So I thought I would do just a quick review here of the packages available to you in the store and discuss which ones are going to be worth your money to buy and which ones you should consider, especially if you want to pay into events using gems. The cosmetic stuff may or may not be for everybody, but I'm going to look at sort of raw dollar amount for, I guess, for the bang for your buck, right? So let's go ahead, jump into the store here. And again, this is a brand new account. As you can see, I still have the color challenges to do, even unlocking the free decks. So we're going to go into the store and take a look at some of the new stuff. You already see Duskmorn items in here. We'll ignore those for the time being. What we want to go look at, though, are these welcome bundles, the adventure bundle, the spark bundle, and the planeswalker bundle. So right off the bat, $5 for the welcome bundle. And what do you get in the welcome bundle? You get 5 packs from 5 different sets, including the most current set. But most importantly, you get 2,500 gems. So if we want to look at the dollar equivalent of that, so we can go over to gems here. 2,500 gems is going to be right in the middle here, probably closer to $15. Yeah, it would be about $15 worth of gems that you're getting for 2,500 gems for the price of $5. So you're getting 3 times the amount of gems as what you would if you were just to buy gems outright. So that's going to kind of be our milestone, if you will, or our measuring stick is the word I was thinking of there for gems. So if we go back there, 2,500 gems for $5, it's is a really good deal, plus 5 packs. Packs go for about 200 gems. So if we go here, we go to packs, they go to 200 gems a pack. Now, I normally wouldn't spend gems on packs unless I'm really fishing for something. But if you think about it that way, you get 5 packs, which is another 1,000 gems, which is another like $5. So you get about $20 worth of value out of $5. So the welcome bundle, in my opinion, is 100% worth the money for $5. Getting those gems, getting some packs, and you're getting nearly 4x the value out of that welcome bundle. The next one to consider, though, is the adventure bundle. So with the adventure bundle, we're getting now 3,500 gems, the adventurer avatar, and the city of brass sleeve. So the avatar and the sleeve may or may not be in your wheelhouse for cosmetics. I personally really like the adventurer avatar. I think it's the one I use. I kind of see it as like, I'm really a nobody. I'm just out here grinding. So I just like to have the nondescript avatar. So I really like the avatar, but what we want to look at is the actual dollar amount you're getting. So $15 for 3,500 gems. So if we go back to our measuring stick here, we can see 3,400 gems for $20. So it's a little bit of a deal. Basically, you save $5 and get 100 more gems. If you really are looking to get more gems, then the adventure bundle is definitely worth it. It's a discount, right? It's essentially a 25% discount on gems. If you're going to be jumping into draft and you're going to be spending gems to do so, then I definitely think the adventure bundle is worth it. Maybe not if you're not really getting out there and spending a lot of gems. You know, it might not be worth it for you to just buy gems to sit on gems. If you're actively using gems for gem activities, we'll call it, that 25% discount, that's an easy yes for me as well, because I'll be doing, again, draft content on this account. So for me so far, definite yes on the welcome bundle. Yes for me on the adventure bundle, but depending on your use case, you may pass that up, especially if we're not putting any value into the cosmetic sleeve or character avatar. Now, let's take a look at the 2 other bundles that we see here. We see the Spark bundle and the Planeswalker bundle. So with the Spark bundle, you get 1,500 gems, already a little worrisome. 4 mythic wildcards, 4 rare wildcards, if I could talk, and then a metallic arena sleeve. I do like that sleeve, and the slime foot avatar. I could take or leave the avatar, but if we go off from dollar amount alone, 1,500 gems. So let's go back to our measuring stick here. Is going to be just shy of the $10. So let's call it $8.50, $9 worth of cash value. But then if you take a look at let's put it back in the middle of the screen ish. The 4 mythic wildcards and 4 rare wildcards. Now, if you are building a collection, you know that the rare cards and the mythic cards are actually pretty hard to come by. You can only get them either randomly in packs or through if we go through here, this little wheel. Every 4th time through, this will switch from a rare to a mythic. So it really depends how many you've collected. In this account, I currently have 0 rare and 0 mythic. So, but from a dollar amount perspective, if you are building your collection, let's go take a look at what those actually are worth. So 4 rare are worth $10, and 4 mythic is worth $20. So there's $30 worth of cards right there that you're getting for that $25 plus the $8.50-ish, $9. Let's do 9 for math's sake. And so you're looking at $39-ish worth of cash value. Again, we're just cutting the cosmetics. If the cosmetics aren't worth anything to you, we're cutting those cosmetics. so you're looking at about $39 worth of cash value for 25 bucks. So if you're building a collection, you need the mythic cards, you need the rare cards. I definitely think this is an easy buy. I have personally, when building standard competitive decks, have gone out and bought the rare cards. I've even had to buy mythic a couple times to build out that deck. And for the value there, that's a huge discount for you. So if you're building a collection, building specific decks, I would say a definite yes. For me, on this new account, I'm probably not going to do that. This is not where I'm going to build a collection. This is not where I'm going to build my competitive standard decks. That's going to be in my other account. So in my other account, I would most likely buy this just for the gems and the discounted rare and mythic cards. So again, keep that in mind when making the decision for yourself. If it's your main account, your only account, nice little bonus on gems and the decent discount on the cards. So lastly, the Planeswalker bundle. I like to call this the draft bundle personally. So for 50 bucks, you get 6,500 gems. So if we go down over here to our measuring stick, 6,500 gems is somewhere in between these two values. So if we're going to do some quick math, let's call it double 20, so maybe like $35 worth of gems right there. So we'll call it $35 worth of gems, which is pretty good. So we're at $35 out of 50. But then if we look at the draft tokens, so if we go home and then we go to play, events, starter deck, duel, okay. I don't even have the draft unlocked on this account yet. That's how new this account is. I will tell you, draft tokens are worth 1,500 gems a piece. So we have another 6,000 gems right here. So 6,000 gems, if we did the math on those, again, is taking a look here. 6,000 gems will put us right around, let's call that closer to 30. So we're looking at about $60 to $65 worth of value in just the draft tokens and the gems given. So if you're looking for gems and draft tokens, and that's what you're mostly spending your gems on, then this is not a bad bundle. It's essentially a $15-ish discount over what the actual price is. So it is a discount play. You do get some cosmetics. I'm not the biggest fan of the cosmetics. So if you're a heavy drafter and you're spending your gems on drafting, this is a discount for the draft tokens and the gems. So I would personally would buy that just because of the discount. So a quick recap on the packages that we have here. Let me grab this slide bar because it's moving too fast with the scroll wheel. The $4.99 easy buy for everyone. I think everybody should snag that. You get 4 times the value out of that welcome bundle. So that's an easy buy for everyone. This is also a pretty good value. If you are going to use gems for anything, I would highly encourage this bundle. It's a really good discount on the gems themselves, plus it's like a 25% discount on the gems themselves. So if you're using gems at all, this is an easy grab in my book. If you're not using gems, you can 100% just ignore this one and move on. The next one I think people should highly consider, especially if you're playing standard, especially if you like playing ranked and want to get into maybe some drafting side. This is a nice discount for the rare cards, the mythic cards, and a gem package. And plus, personally, I do like this card sleeve. I also really like this avatar. So that's the only 2 cosmetic things I really like out of the bundle. And then finally, the Planeswalker bundle, I think is really only for hardcore drafters. It is only a discount if you're using those draft tokens. Ends up being like a $15 discount over the regular price. So keeping that in mind, if you're a heavy drafter, I would highly encourage this particular bundle just because it's a flat discount for you. So hopefully that review was useful for you. If you picked up any of these bundles, let me know. Drop a comment below. If you like these types of videos, again, drop a comment, like, thumbs up. Follow me on my journey in my path to pro. I'm actively streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and then I post probably 4 or 5 videos a week covering everything from IRL draft events to regional championship qualifier vlogs, and then obviously my bronze to mythic run as well. So if you enjoy Magic the Gathering content, go ahead, hit that like, that subscribe button, follow along in my journey, and until next time, we'll catch you at the table. Cool. So I thought I was ready to go. I apparently am not. I think, do I have to continue with this? I guess we're not doing bronze to mythic today. That's unfortunate. So move this. Okay. We go ahead, update that. That is unfortunate. I thought I was ready to go. Apparently I got to play through these color challenges. I'm assuming. Draw a card. Then we'll drop this again. We're just playing a bot, so I don't care so much. We're just slamming cards. Making everything cheap. Draw a card. Got all 4 of those apparently. Actually, I don't need to block. No blocks. Other creatures you control with flying have +1/+0. Worth. There we go. What is... maybe I have to check what to complete. Here, let me check that real quick. Which then unlocked a historic brawl for me to use. Then I had to complete 5 historic brawl games, and then finally unlock anything for me. So to try and reach silver 4 now. Interesting. So if we go back here, some people are saying I don't even have that. It's like you have to do go look at events. All right. Well, settings, gameplay. Disable, fix text side gameplay, enable gameplay warnings. Count. Unlock play modes. Anybody that's wondering. Let's go here. Let's do this. You know, we are just jonesing for content. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do it again. What's up, everybody? And welcome to the channel. Have you ever wanted to skip the beginner requirements? So like the starter deck duels, the color challenges, all the tasks you have to do to unlock ranked and brawl in Magic the Gathering Arena with your new account and just get right into drafting or get right into standard ranked? Well, I got the answer for you here. Nice and quick and easy for you. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. If you go up here to adjust options and then down to account, click on account, and then you can hit unlock play modes and you can hit sure. We want to do that. There are many ways to play Magic. This option unlocks all of them and skips all tutorials. If you get overwhelmed or want to learn more, visit the Codex of the Multiverse in the top right corner. We want to skip everything. Unlock play mode. We got the 2-factor going on. Unlock play modes. Would you like to unlock all play modes and skip all guidance? Okay. Boom. And then they give you all of the stuff. And that, my friends, is exactly how you unlock your account and be able to jump into this game mode. And as proof, I want to go ahead and show you that. We're going to understand, hey, all of these cards, we'll get started. But now when we go into play, we're going to have ranked, brawl available. We're going to have all of the events available to us where before we didn't have any of those events. So as you can see, it works. It is just a little bit buried and you do have to find it. So again, thank you everybody for your time. If you like this video, hit the like, the subscribe button. You want more Magic the Gathering content or catch me in my path to pro, feel free to follow me on YouTube. Check my website out at halfpump.com and you'll find all my links for all my socials and my streaming schedule and links there as well. So until next time, we'll catch you at the table. Okay, cool. So made another YouTube video. Didn't have to do all of those color challenges, which was good. So one thing that I do need to do though is I need to pick up some gems. So we did the video I wanted to do on gems. We're gonna grab obviously the welcome bundle. That is a huge huge discount. Oh, gotta find everything. Gotta get the old two-factor going. Two-factor all of your stuff, people. And also use a password manager. Use unique passwords for everything. It is a little bit more work, but keeps your stuff secure. Do it. Maybe. Bueller. It's processing. Get that morning coffee. And I am a caffeine-free guy, so I do just decaf, but I still love the flavor of coffee. And I do it, it's just black decaf. What's going on? Let's try again. It is not wanting to process. Am I getting like a notification that says, hey, suspicious activity? There's another account trying to, now I have two accounts going to the same purchasing avenue. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and try exiting Arena and getting back in. If it comes to it, I will switch payment methods and see if that helps. Maybe after unlocking everything, I just needed to back out and go back in. Just trying to buy your bundles, man. Let me buy your bundles. This is why we do this all off stream. All right, I am grabbing my wallet, and we might be doing this a different way. Cool. Boom. Okay, we definitely got that bundle. I think the Adventurer bundle is also going to be worth it for us, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Adventurer bundle. Got our gems. Then the card back is what is really making me want to buy the Spark bundle. The gems aren't really worth it. Card sleeves. What do we have? Oh, we have this one.
Your constructed rank is affected by ranked gains.
Okay, I don't need that one. So let's go ahead and go back to the store, and then we're gonna, of course, grab the draft bundle, which is the Planeswalker bundle. Okay, so that was definitely harder than it needed to be. So now if I go to my profile, avatar, we got the set default, card sleeve, set default, companions, set default, perfect. All right, now I can show you heathens what's going on. So we got some gems. We bought the Adventurer bundle, we bought the Welcome bundle, and then we bought it's called the Planeswalker bundle, but I like to call it the Draft bundle because it gives us 4 draft tokens. So let's go and do a draft. So we have quick draft for Bloomborough. So you do get to keep the cards for this. I kept thinking Phantom Draft when I did an earlier video. No pick timers. It is 750. Or should we do only premium draft? What is the content folks like here? We're only going to do the premier draft, I think. All right. Should we kick it off with the side cam? Oh, geez. I don't have any of this stuff set the same. Set that. What do I have this at? 3.5? What is my ISO set at? 2500? Oh, gotta change something. Stand by. White balance. Auto white balance. Okay. Changing that up. All right. So we'll start over here and start off our series. What's up and welcome to my attempt number 2 in Bronze to Mythic in the Bloomborough set. We're going to do things a little differently. If you caught my previous run at this, we only made it to Platinum, but I was still pretty excited about that result, having been the first time I took a draft seriously and really pushed for it. We only got about 18 or 19 drafts in before the season ended. We're already a few days late. But you'll also remember, or if you caught those, I kind of did a couple drafts per video. And so in this series, I'm only going to do one draft per per video. So you'll see that whole draft beginning to end, and then in the next video, you'll see the next draft. And so the goal is to take Premier Draft in Bloomburrow to Mythic again, and and hopefully make it this time. I learned a lot. I think the first half dozen or so of my drafts were kind of wasted drafts because I was just learning. So I'm really excited about this series. Come follow along, and not only my Bronze to Mythic maybe run, as well as my Path to Pro run, just right here on my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and switch over to the game. One of the things you'll also notice if you caught my previous series, hopefully there is not a yellow haze anymore. And if you caught the shorts follow-up to that, I was correct. I did have a night vision mode set on my computer itself, so it was turning everything yellow. We had to start a new account because of way decay works. So we picked up some gems. We bought the welcome bundle, the traveler bundle, and the planeswalker bundle, which included 4 draft tokens. So we're going to go ahead and, with the aid of untapped.gg, not sponsored, hashtag not sponsored, we're going to use a draft token and jump right into this. And now we can actually update all. Update all again. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. Waiting for everybody to join. Had to update the titles to the stream. So if you're following along on my YouTube or my Twitch channel, you can actually watch these drafts live and give feedback, commentary, tell me I punted, whatever you need to do. And so go ahead and check me out on the live streams. I am trying to stream early in the mornings, usually like 6 a.m. To 10. I was a little late start today. Lunar Convocation. This thing is busted with bats. If bats is open, we could definitely make something happen. I haven't been able to put together a good bats deck yet. Lily Splash Mentor is also a really good card for a frog deck. It basically gives you an engine to blink things off the table and back onto the table. I want to try a bat deck, so we're going to go ahead and grab Lunar Convocation. Also, it helps the collection. So does Lily Splash Mentor, but I would really like to see if we can get bats to go. Some early removal. This is in our color. This is a pretty nice card. It's kind of expensive. Rabbit Soldier, that is also a really nice card. I don't know. I feel like the early removal is pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab the removal. A little black removal. Galewind Moose. Oof. It's just a fun card, the fact that it flashes in. But it's green. So let's take a look at the black cards. Sacrifice a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. If the gift was promised, return target creature card from the graveyard to your hand. Nice removal and card recursion for us. Decently cheap at 3 black or 3 CMC, 2 black, 1 colorless. We need to probably start picking up some good bats here, though. There's a Bat Cleric. I think this is a little bit better. A 2/3, actually 2/4 with Vigilance. And then it gets 1 whenever I gain or lose life. So as long as I have that engine, it does become a 3/4 for 4. This is a 2/3, but gains life. The 2/4, the big body in the air. I mean, it is truly a coin flip. And we have already some way to gain and lose life. So I'm going to grab Waxwayne. Potentially grabbing this here. Enters, opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard. Each that player has 1 or fewer cards. Basically keeps this slows them down. I really do like this card. The rabbits though is powerful too, but I think I'll take the enchantment. Enchantments are kind of hard to remove right now. We'll grab another Waxwayne. If we get a good Bats deck, I'll be pretty excited. Come on. Come on, Gandalf. Sitting on 2 packs. Got a couple decent little start. Yeah, that's just a fun little card. We are going to have Bat, so Sonar Strike is really nice. Cheap removal. +2 until end of turn, up to 1 other target creature. So Mabel's Metal is also pretty good. Return another target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. A 2/2 for 2, or do we want the combat trick? I think we probably need some bodies, actually. I like the combat trick, but we do need some bodies. Also, I have to remember this collection thing is for... it's for this new account. So, like, none of these cards are in my collection. Let's get some more bats. All right, Nettle Guard will fit what we're trying to do. Kill some artifacts or enchantments for us. Nettle Guard in general is pretty good. A 3/1 for 2. It can take out an outsized body, which I really like. None of these really matter. Not a good pack, or not good leftovers, I should say. Bueller. Oh, he's actually waiting too. I mean, it's always funny to me when we get to the last couple picks and people take their time. It just makes you wonder, like, are they actually seeing the colors that they need? Because, yeah, these... Moonrise Cleric tabled. Interesting. It gives me high hopes for bats here. Okay. What do we have that can help us? Intrepid Rabbit is really good. Bonebind Orator is really good. Seasoned Worn Guard. Not gonna have a lot of tokens, but we'll throw that Intrepid Rabbit up there. I mean, Thoughtstalker Warlock is pretty good. Do we have another bat? Ooh, Moonrise. Enters, choose target opponent. If they lost life this turn, reveal their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. They discard that card. Otherwise, they discard a card. So off the bat, it's just card removal for them. And then if I manage to do damage to them, I get to select the card. So we're going to definitely take Thoughtstalker in this particular case. Whiskervale came around. Becomes the target of a spell or ability for the first time. Look at the top 5 cards they lower. You reveal a creature card with many value 3 or less from among them. Put it onto the battlefield if it's your turn. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. This is really good. I think I would take it even over this. 4 mana. Yeah. We're going to grab that Whiskervale. Savor is hard to pass. Do we have, I mean, most of the stuff is going to be flying anyways. Nettle Guard. We do have 2 sort of removals, a Mabel sonar. I think after Saver, we're pretty good on removal and should really just focus on cards that work. So Dire Sight works for our what we're trying to do, at least from a color, but it'll probably be a easy cut. It's not super powerful. I'll actually even cut it early, just in case. The Lunar Convocation is really good. All right, what do we have for our colors? Pileated Provisioner. Enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control without flying. So we do have a couple without flying, like Nettle Guard, Thoughtstalker, Warlock. So not a bad choice. Plus it fits the colors and gives us more options. It is expensive, so it's a 5 CMC for a 3/4. If it was like a 4/4, or something like that, I think it would be a little bit better. It does end up being like a 4/5 essentially translation, just because of adding that 1/1 to something that doesn't have it. This is nice little graveyard recursion, but I think we need some more bodies. So is Bonebind Orator. I can get cards out of my graveyard. So it essentially the same as Mudflat. But it can be any card. I don't think I'm going to have a card that's not a bat. I mean, maybe Rabbit. At least Bonebind Orator gives me 1 additional choice. Yeah, or actually 2. Nettle and Intrepid Rabbit. I could pull the back out. That is only for like bat, squirrels, rats. Bat, squirrels, rats, and there's the 4th one. Can't remember what it is. It's gonna drive me nuts. Yay, we got a Starseer. Can't believe that tabled. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain your lost turn, target opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent. So that's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. So black-green is squirrels. Black-blue is rats. Black-white is bats. Black-blue was rats. Black-white. What am I missing? Black-red is lizards. Yeah, that's the other one. It was lizards. So we do have a lizard. Thoughtstalker is a lizard. I guess Bonebind, going back to the Bonebind Orator conversation, it does open up Nettle Guard for me to be able to grab. Pay 1 life, draw a card, activate if you have 3 or more left. I mean, there's not a really good option. If anything, it's Corpseberry Cultivator. Just because I can make it. Oh, we got Bone Cash. Okay. Bonebind. We'll just grab Bonebind again. 2 of those. Bone Cash wasn't a bad choice. Probably would have grabbed Corpse. Starforged Sword. Going straight to the sideboard. I mean, Sword is apparently sneaky good. Could potentially be a good fit for us. Not a lot of good options here. I can untap target non-land permanent with this guy. We do have some removal, potentially early winter. I think we need some more bodies. So a 3/3 for 3 is not bad. Plus, it has an additional ability. I do like Coyote. Enters. I can target exile. Gives it a +1/+1. So it gives me card removal. And essentially comes out as a 4/5 for 5 and card removal. So not bad. Moonrise might also be a good Hopefully Moonrise tables again, but Moonstone Harbinger, though, gain or lose life, it gets +1/+0. Moonrise, there's another one. The Death Touch is really nice for this Bat Warrior, though. Having that in the air scares people. I think I need a few more ways to like gain life, though. Use one of those draft tokens already. And Lunar Convocation on the first pick was huge. Definitely makes you want to like push rats or bats. Rats, bats, everything in between. Carrot Cake does give us ability to gain life. Gives us a rabbit token. Allows us to scry. So it does help for some triggers, scrying, health gain, tokens. So bodies on the playfield. Bueller. So we usually run 16 lands. I think 17 for this format is a little too much. And it's a 16 mana generators is what I like to run. So if I pick up something that also generates me mana, I think like a Patchwork, for instance. Lots of good bats here. Gained or lost life, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal cards with powerless. Put it into your hand, put the rest in the bottom. So it's a 3/1 for 4 plus some card generation. Or do I want another? I think the Death Touch in the air. Oof, plus life gain. I don't know. It's still a bat. Warren Elder is probably the easy pick here. Just a quick buff to everything before a swing in is really nice. It's kind of expensive of a buff, but buff. I don't know why I tripped over that word. But overall, decent value. Ooh, Moonrise Cleric. I needed that health gain, so we're grabbing another Moonrise. So health gain really is the issue. Moonrise. If you gain life this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain and lost life this turn, create a 1/1. So I need a way to like gain and lose life. So Life Create Duo is going to give us more life gain options and is on the cheap side. Psychic Whirl. It's removal. So I have had Psychic Whirl do actual psychic damage in an IRL draft, which was great. I had a couple Psychic Whirls, and then there's another one that makes you discard cards. And basically, I had the guy discard like 3 cards after having a mulligan, and he just forfeited. I was like, there was not much else he could do in that particular case. But we grabbed another Moonrise. So we have some ways to gain life now. And then Lunar Convocation gives me a way to lose life. So I can create the bat tokens by gaining life with something and then going ahead and paying that and losing the life. Ravine Raider, nice cheap drop. Ooh, and we got a Agate Blade Assassin out of the deal. So Vault Progress. Okay. So that's a nice healthy number. What does it want me to get rid of? Psychic Whirl, Deleted Provisioner. I want to go ahead, drop a Plains, take a look at what our options are that will do well for us. Okay, basically second page, not much. This can do some work. If you have something with like first strike or something like that. Ravine Raider, if you can get that down early, is pretty good. This does slow them down quite a bit. I mean, Mabel's Metal is also a decent option. I do like Nettle Guard. Doesn't have the ability to really get its Valiant trigger, though. It's more just have a 3-1 body on the table. Maybe grab Mabel's Metal. Or should I do a Ravine Raider? I don't know. The combat tricks always come in. All right, let's go ahead and draft. This was a mistake. Let's go ahead and change that. Draft number 1. Not draft number 19. Maybe we move that over here. There you go. Draft number 1. And let's get started. Okay. Bonebine Orators. So we got a 2-drop, decent mana. Prefer 1 less mana in an ideal hand. And a little bit better curve out, but that this will do. We can do a 2, then a 3-drop. Okay, and we have Mabel's Metal. So we have some tricks that we can do on Bonebine. Good. He didn't have a 1-drop either, so he's not going to curve out perfectly. Get a 2/2 out here. Then if he swings, I'll just trade. Because this gives him a mana generation. I don't need him dropping a 5-drop down on the table. Main phase, control whenever you expend 4, gain 3 life. Yeah, that's a problem. Go ahead and train that. Discard a card. I think we play this guy. Just have him discard a card. He was getting too aggressive. Slow him down. Or they were. We don't know. It was they. They were getting too aggressive. So they do get some mana ramp. Added a green. Are they going to do another land drop and then access to 5 mana? I mean, they have enough to trigger this. Whenever you expend 4, gain 3 life. Okay. They're going to gain the 3 life. No blocks for now. I think I play another Bonebine Orator. Get some bodies out here. No attacks. End turn. We have Mabel's Metal. For each raccoon. Yeah, that's That's nuts. Mirror the trash tactician. So if they attack with Mira, I have to block, right? Got their rabbits. One other creature. I think I have to trade here. No attacks. We got some bats in the air. See if we draw some removal. And then we do have ways to like pull it back out. So we can pull essentially 2 creatures back out. It's expensive, but we can do it. Like some of the removal I have. Okay, heaped harvest. Sonar strike. I mean, I can afford any of them, really. A little bit splashing in the pond. All right, they're not going to attack. Second main. We cracking that? What are we doing? Keep hovering over it. Yep, cracking it. Basic land card. What do you have that's so expensive that you need land? Lose 3 life. Or sacrifice a non-land permanent. This is where it gets a little spicy. So this is essentially swinging for 5 every turn because it's Starseer Mentor. Okay. Can't afford the 8. What do we have in here? Can I recursively do this? Can I use Bone Bind to pull out Bone Bind? And then get to use it again? Next. Swinging for 5 a turn. So he's getting 3 or 2. Is it other? For each raccoon you control. 1, 2. Oh, that's an otter. That picture I always think that picture is a squirrel or a raccoon. I don't know if I have a way to like gain life pre-combat though. Maybe Life Creed Duo? Yeah, that would be the way pre-combat. So I'm going to try this play. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What do you have for 1 red? What do you have for 1 red as far as a combat trick? Playful Push, I think, is still... Yeah, huh? Block Moonrise with your treetop. You're still taking 3 unless you discard. So I mean that worked. Essentially got my Bone Bind back, and then if that dies, I can still use it for its little trick. Its little trick. Would really like some other stuff. Snag a Drift Gloom. Some card draw. I mean, I have Star Charter for card draw. Some removal would be nice. Why a 3/4 over a 4/5? What are we doing? All right, and then they pass combat. Okay. Yes. Auto pay. This person hovering over their cards makes me really nervous. Like, what are you trying to do here? All right, we got some bodies. We're growing the board wide. Why are we manually tapping? What? What is this person doing? Are they new? They might be new. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 raccoons. Yep. 4 green. What are you dropping? Do they have a board wipe? Is there a board wipe? And I mean, there's season of something. I think this person's new. They just did the Oak Hollow after or before they dropped anything. I mean, does it work that way? You control that entered the battlefield this turn. Do they automatically get it if they play it? I bet you, what I feel like is going on the other side of this table is that there is a new player playing and there is somebody trying to tell them what to do and they are scrambling to get it done. Okay, interesting. So 1 block here. 1 block here. Then that is 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 damage that gets through. Bind Orator dies, which is fine. They have a big buff. Four, 7, 9, 12, 13. But I wouldn't be able to survive another swing. So let's do the conservative thing. Okay, they discarded a card. Because that would have buffed, that would have got me 14. And then they would have discarded. So, like, it still wasn't lethal. We're on combat. Okay. Next. Is it whenever? Oh, it's just... I gained some life. This is whenever, though. Probably should have swung with that bat, too. Yeah, wax wings whenever. I should have swung. What? Past term of swing? Swang? Sure, swang. I believe. So they either hold the card for discard so they don't automatically lose 3 life, or they lose 3 life. So it'll be 3 from this. Say these 2 get through. That's 7. Because they got to block the 4/4. It's going to kill the treetop sentries, though. I was going to spam your go, but I feel like this person's new, so I'm not going to be a dick about it. They could cast a card in hand and then sack a non-land permanent. Yeah. Oh, it's a non-land permanent or. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, they're going to block the 2. I guess keep it up for some reason. Discard or take the damage. They're going to take the damage. Interesting. Well, now I'm nervous. What do you got? Okay. It's going to trigger a bunch of stuff. They're going to get some health back. Okay. So 11, 13, 17, 20 damage. Okay, we got 2 that have trample. That puts them at 12. So if I don't block the ones with trample. So what ones are not? So let's do the easy one here. Yeah, I think if I do... So that's 12 damage that gets through. They don't have any other cards in hand. And then I could Bonebind Orator, Thoughtstalker out. Then I don't think it matters. Full swing. You got nothing in hand, no party tricks. Okay, you're gonna block the rabbit. Okay, that was close. Oh, that was math. We are starting at the bottom of the bottom. Bronze tier 4. Feels good to get the first game out of the way. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next match. We'll just keep it cooking. That one took a while. Yeah, I really feel like that was a new player, especially being a bronze tier 4. I think they were really kind of thinking through their stuff. Yeah, this is a new account. So I am currently bronze 4, making the full run. Ranks did reset. They reset at the beginning of the month or the end of the month, however you want to think about it. So, end of August, they reset. And what do I want to get rid of? Maybe Waxwayne. Yeah, they reset at the end of August. They're doing that psychic damage, hitting me with the... Get something on the board here, even though this has menace. So I had, because of decay, I got to platinum on my main account. I had to create a new account just for this. So here we are. So aren't you beating up on noobs then, like a Smurf? Is that allowed? So, I guess yes and no in the beginning, but it's soon gonna get into the other ranks. It's not really a smurfing and draft. Everybody is on the same playfield when it comes to draft, right? You're presented the cards, you pick the cards. It could be something said to the skill level of drafting, but outside of that, it normalizes really quick. But yeah, in order to do a bronze to GM run, you have to have a bronze account. So we created a new one. I hear that the folks that do the bronze to GM or bronze to mythic run every time will discard a card. Have to have 3 accounts because of decay. So it's part of the game, or at least this this journey of bronze to GM. Yeah, I don't know if you can really like smurf in Magic, really. That is an interesting thought. So discard or take the 3, or destroy a non-land permanent. All right, we're discarding. They got rid of their bat. Interesting. Well, it can't block, so it doesn't really help them in the air. To each opponent, I think I take. They do have 4 mana, though, so they can do something. All right, all right. Now, this is funny. They lost life this turn, reveal their hand. So let's go ahead and swing. And then play this. Well, there's only one choice. And then either take the 3 or destroy a non-land permanent. All right. Yeah, plus in the early ranks, you gain 2 pips for every win. So you cruise through the early ranks pretty quickly. So already in bronze 3. Nice. At that 250 gems, I always feel like that miracle mark is the 3, because then it goes, you get 4x the gems from 2 to 3. So that's the big target, is at 3. And then especially in anything under platinum, if you get 3 wins, you are gaining twice as fast as you're losing pips. So that's a really good target. You can really go like 2 wins is still forward progress, and anything under platinum, it's slow. Yeah, it's quick rank up. So in bronze, I think it's only 4 pips total to get from like bronze 4 to bronze 3. And then once you get higher, I know at least in gold, it might be starting in silver, it takes 5 pips to go from one rank to the next. But then you get 2 pips for every win in all the way up through gold. And then platinum is when it starts doing just 1 pip per win. So then you need to have at least a 51% win rate. But if you actually want to have any sort of forward progress, you really need to have like a 66% win rate. So this isn't my favorite keep, but we'll take it. All right, we got a little bit of a curve going. You can get some removal off of the board. Hit me with a Nettle Guard already. Got a Bone Bind, so we got some sort of defense. If Nettle Guard comes, I mean, he might have something to target it and give it the +2. I mean, make him waste a combat trick, like a Crumb and Get It. Yep, there it is. Called it. I think that was worth. Get a Moonrise Cleric out there. Now, if they have like a Sonar Strike or an Agate Assault or... Oh, they do have... All right, swinging for that. No blocks. We're going to do a Consumed by Greed. Gift a card. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Do I want to gift them a card to get Bonebind Orator back? I do need bodies, so I might do that. We're going to gift them a card. Get rid of that. Really could use a white. That would be great. Oh, he has haste. Gets a 1/1 counter. That's crazy. So I think we play this. We hold. I think we hold and block because then we can hit it with a saber. This is a pretty spicy mouse deck. Ooh, he's got 2 of them. Where are we going? Is he going to stack it on the 1? Okay. Nope, not going to stack it on the 1. All right, we'll do that. Create a food token. Are you gonna... Oh. Blowing all of his buffs. Hey, we got a white. Not super helpful. I can't use the Mabels on it quite yet, but it is a 3/4 body. This might, I think this is game. Yep, that's game. Concede. Good game. That was a spicy mouse deck. They got the night draw or the nut draw on that one. But skill definitely plays a part of drafting, so experienced players are for sure advantage over new players, even if it is an even playing field. Yeah, that is true. But luckily, because of that accelerated progress out of the lower ranks, you're not sticking around very long, right? You're not dwelling in the lower ranks and mucking up people's experience. The goal is not to stick around in bronze for very long. Okay. Not my favorite. We'd like a black. Well, that's pain. Give me a black. Oh, I'm gonna get 2 lands, and both of them are gonna be that. Maybe on the old third turn. Oh, not gonna get anything. Sweet. No forage, no blocks. What else we got? 4. Oh, Daggerfang Duo. Mill 2 cards. Get them a little closer. So the thing of it is, if I look at the top 4 cards of your library, maybe creature card with power 3 less, put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Do I save this to Sonar Strike is the question. Or do I get the body out? Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I think we get the bat out because I get to gain life. If this lives. So it doesn't quite have enough to forage out of his graveyard yet, or their graveyard yet. They could have removal. Forage. No, not going to be able to. I'm going to do no blocks. Okay. I think I discard a card. Okay. Nice. Got some bats going now. If you gained or lost life this turn. Do I start swinging or I save? I think I save. Somebody pointed this out to me. Life Creed Duo is a bat and a bird. And they were like, so is this Batman and Robin? Because it kind of looks like a Robin. And obviously the bat. All right, what do we take care of? The Corpse Berry or the Thorn Plate? Because the Corpse Berry gets bigger. I think we get rid of the Corpse Berry. Probably gonna pull a combat trick. Because that's a high value target. What do you have for a combat trick? So I still got the life. I think I take the damage from here. need an option for high stride. Really drowning without a black. One black would be great. May forage. Now they do have 3. Resolve. We're going to pull another combat trick. Another high stride. Interesting. Finally got a black. Jeez. Don't really want to gift them a food. Also don't want to lose 2 life. Yeah, that had to go. If you gained or lost, you may reveal a creature card with power 3 or less from among them and put it in your hand. I think, yeah, we have to grab the coyote. If we can survive this turn. With power 2 or less. They don't have anything with a power 2 or less. Oh, I'm going to have the ability to forage. This is a strong... Got a decent little squirrel deck here. What is that? 7, 11. Yep, that's game. Oh, I think my deck's a little slow. This is the problem. I want to take a look at this again. Yeah, it's a little slow. It's a problem. This is a little bit better. You're gonna still struggle without a black, but we'll keep. Opponent goes first, so we're on the draw. Means I'm hoping to get a black. Gonna hit me with the old discard card. Oh, a Ravine Raider. Nice. Just 1 black. 1 black would be amazing. 41% chance to draw a land. Let it be a black. Well, now you can't buff your Ravine Raider. Still 2 damage. Hey, we got the black. Little 1/3. Hopefully that'll save us a little bit. Be able to block. Iridescent Vine Lasher. That is spicy in standard. I saw a pretty spicy deck with this. So you can only buff it once, but it does have Menace, so it's going to get through. Unless he does that. Still going to get through for 1. I say we throw that out there. It's It's a decent little way to kill something and potentially live if he tries to attack. Do have some stuff with less than 2 toughness though, so if I get to 5 mana, I do have some removal. Okay. Untap target non-land permanent. Can do it to himself. I think at this point we no block. Play this guy. Then if we get one more land, can take something out. Probably the iridescent vine lasher just because it's annoying. Now the question is, do I block? I think I have to block and kill. And then they're going to combat trick like a crumb and get it. Or a saver. Sonar strike. There it is. And now that's going to trigger. I think we play Wax Bane or Wax Wayne. Get some life gain. Now I can block some stuff. So I'll be able to block this unless they have a buff. I'd also be able to block this unless they have a buff. Okay. Okay. Just playing out their hand. Very nice. Sonar strike. I think I swing with this. Because now it kills anything in the air. And it has vigilance. Ooh, glide dive duo. Nice. Okay. Their bat deck might be a little bit better than my bat deck. I think we have to save. Okay. Done, and then good little trade. Now that Sonar Strike's out of hand, though. Thought Stalker Warlock is probably the play. unless they just empty their hand and then hope for another land. We're at a 46% chance of getting a land. I think we take the bat or the life create duo because it's just life gain. For them. You don't have any land. You've already gained life. Okay, they're gonna grab another bat. They can sacrifice a card or discard a card. I think so. They could quadruple block or triple block this guy. Okay. He didn't kill it like I wanted him to. Or wanted them to. Alright. Life Creed Duo is going to get some health. It's going to trigger a bunch of stuff. Trigger a bunch of stuff. That 48% is killing me. Surveil 1. I think you should be able to choose, don't you? Or is there a certain order? You should be able to choose to surveil first and then draw. Oh, they're going to have another Life Creed Duo. Hey! We got it. So it can actually be any card. It doesn't get the +1 unless it's 2 or less. Not gonna let those die, are they? So I had to stop their card draw. Was the plan there? Okay, Life Creed Duo. Okay. That's getting annoying. Starscape Cleric doing some work. It's like I'm just like drawing nothing. It's because they're just getting through their deck so fast. We're gonna gift the food. We're just gonna destroy that. Hmm. Gonna have a third Life Creed duo. I think that's it. Yep. One landfall, Life Creed duo. Be 4 triggers. And then if they play another land, yep. Trigger, yep, that's game. Man, Starscape Cleric just did frickin' work. Well, see, this is why rank doesn't matter, people. I went 2 and 3 in bronze. It's rough. It's embarrassing. But this is also the part of it, right? When you're doing ranked draft, you have no idea the skill of the drafter on the other end. Like, they could be a really good in-person drafter and then just do draft casually on Arena. So there's no saying who you're going to run into. That person had a really, really good bat deck, lots of synergy, lots of life gain avenues. Mine was a little slow, didn't have as many life gain avenues, and they just outpaced me with that Starscape Cleric and made it happen. So the first draft is done on my Bronze to Mythic series. We did go from Bronze 4 to Bronze 3, so we did make some progress, which was great. We used a draft token for this particular run. So thank you for hanging out with me in my first episode of my attempt number 2 in Bronze to Mythic in Bloomborough. We're going to try to cruise through this. We're doing something a little different. Each and every video is only going to be 1 draft this time instead of 2, maybe 3 drafts as I had done in the past. So if you like my Bronze to Mythic series and watching somebody learn and maybe get beat up a little bit along the way, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button on my YouTube channel. If you're catching this live in the stream, thank you for hanging out with me. And until next time, we'll catch you at the table. All right. So for all you hanging out and stream with me, thank you for hanging out. I've got to take a look at the time as I do likely have to go here for my day job. I did start the stream a little late. We did get almost 2-hour stream in. We made 3 YouTube videos in the course of this stream. Got nice and shiny too. It looks like the lights are a little brighter and they make me look a little bit shinier, which is a thing. But they should be more natural color, which was an issue I think in some of the previous videos. Everybody was like, why is everything yellow? And it was because I had the night mode turned on for my computer. And so I turned that off, and then I also switched the lighting to natural lighting, which is about 5,000 on the Kelvin, on the color temperature. And before, I think I had mine like super yellow lights as well. So all in all, everything should be a little bit more color corrected for us. I might even wait. It's not that one. It's this one. I don't know. The artifacting that you get right here, that annoys me. Right there, that annoys me. I always want to fix that. It's a problem with green screens in general. I could potentially go a little bit brighter, like 1 step brighter. Did that do anything? 2 steps brighter. I mean, it got rid of it, but I'm super shiny. And then it just goes all the way down. What is going on? It's like there's no rhyme or reason. Ring light. Okay, both are at 20%. All right. It is what it is. So appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I might stream later tonight. I think doing these videos as a little like just one draft at a time might allow me to stream a little bit more, because before I was trying to find time to do 2, maybe 3 drafts. But if I can find just a like hour and a half to just sit down and record a draft, you might see me. So I am trying to get onto the schedule of 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time for my live stream. Today I joined a little late. I think I joined 2 hours ago, so like 8:45. And so we got to figure it out. I got up early enough. Actually, I didn't get up early enough, so that was part of the problem. Alarm went off at 6. I snoozed it till almost 7. And then got up, then, did stuff around the house, took out trash, took a shower, helped out a little bit, and then came down here to do the stream. So what I need to do is get up at 5:30, get some stuff done, and then, start that stream by 6. So it's a whole shift. I used to be a big night owl. I used to go to bed at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and now I'm trying to switch to a morning person to make this happen, because this is what I want to do. This is what I enjoy, and the morning hour is going to be the best hour for me to actually do this. But I appreciate all of you and your support. Thank you very much for hanging out. We had some new faces in chat. Appreciate you hanging out as well. So you might catch me a little bit later. The only way to find out, hit that like, hit the notification bell, and see. Usually evenings are kind of difficult for me, but we'll see if we can make it happen, because I would like to keep cruising. I think, I don't know how they're going to do it at the end of the month. So normally the season goes month by month, and so it just ends at the end of the month. But Duskmorn is supposed to come before the end of the month. So are they going to switch the draft when Duskmorn releases, or are they going to keep the Bloomborough available, or what it is? They might run both. That is an option too. I didn't think about that. Did you miss the stream? Yeah, for this morning. I should be back tomorrow morning for sure. But I might also make a surprise appearance this evening as well. So just be on the lookout. I'm doing more of my bronze to mythic run. We're trying attempt number 2, hoping to improve upon what we did last time, which was platinum. And the goal is to either get high platinum, like platinum 1, or get into diamond would be amazing. We had a little bit of a rough start, little 2-3 bat deck for us, but all in all, it's a fun stream. We did make 2 other YouTube videos, so you'll see those posted over the next couple days as well. So, but I do appreciate you. Thanks Timothy and Thomas for hanging out with me, as well as Cowgirl Steve. Appreciate you guys. But until next time, take it easy.